Radio Odin presents Dragon Slayer Azeviche, The Chronicles of Oluf. Chapter 16, Part 3, by Silvio Spati. The girl was covered in blood from head to toe, General, sir, Alice, the secretary, said, fixing him with a stern look through her glasses. Can't you see what this is, Alice? This is some kind of prank she's fallen for, obviously orchestrated by her new classmates. We even encourage this kind of action on the first day of school, he continued, rambling on. It serves to cement these new bonds of friendship. I rescued her from a pool of dragon blood that she was drowning in, Kevin exclaimed, slamming his fist against the desk. Papers, pens, and notebooks scattered from the impact. What part of dragon blood and burnt-out corpses don't you understand? Corpses, he said, panic overtaking him as his fingers released the sheet of paper, moving aimlessly through the air. I was about to tell you about the corpses, General, Alice stuttered. But then... The General froze, never having had to deal with a situation like this before. Then you have 2 dead students. 2 dead soldiers, if you prefer, Kevin shouted at him. We scrubbed the girl with creolin, soap, bleach, and washed her with jets of water, sir, Alice explained, her voice trailing off in embarrassment. Well, we couldn't save that beautiful long hair. Almost everything. She was interrupted by a knock on the door. Alice opened the door, and Azeviche entered with her head lowered. Her once beautiful flowing locks had been shorn short, resembling a boy's haircut, a silent testament of the ordeal she had endured. Her face contorted, and the tears she had held inside for all this time cascaded down her rosy cheeks. She hugged Kevin, her savior, on a subtle impulse. Kevin hugged her, gently stroking her hair. Little miss, you have a lot of explaining to do, General Roderick said, adjusting his glasses while combing his hair with his fingers. How many students were there with you? He asked tentatively, almost recklessly. You don't even know how many soldiers you have in your rooms? And you consider yourself a general? Kevin barked his dissatisfaction. I should rip these chevrons off your uniform, he said, approaching the arrogant general. The confronted General Roderick, Azeviche, and Alice exchanged anxious glances. Azeviche clung to Greenberg, her eyes wide with trepidation, while Alice's expression mirrored a mix of concern and uncertainty in the face of the escalating tension. And what do you think would give you the right to do this without being arrested, Roderick nodded with his nose at Kevin. A mere idler, why not say a stranger, and after all, what are you doing wandering around these parts? Don't you have anything better to do? From the height of his pride, the general began to collect the sheets of paper scattered across the table, gathering them together with small, deliberate taps. The red-haired giant, however, lost all his patience. He grabbed the general by the collar, leaving Roderick in disbelief at the scene unfolding before his arrogant eyes. Azeviche, it's best if you wait outside, Alice requested gently. Azeviche nodded, her eyes reflecting a mix of curiosity and concern before she quietly left the room, closing the door behind her. Now you will listen to me, General, Kevin began, his tone firm. You have 2 girls who were killed by a dragon. Another, almost drowned in blood, and another is missing, possibly kidnapped, he asserted, giving voice to the pent-up emotions he had suppressed. What are you going to do about this? He pointed a finger at him. I'll have to inform the families about the deaths, he replied, curling his lips. Azeviche will continue her training as usual, and the parents will be notified of the disappearance of... He searched among his useless papers to find the name of the missing girl. Hai Yun, Kevin said, leaning on the table again. Hai Yun! Roderick's eyes widened with astonishment. Hai Yun is missing! I'll take Azeviche with me, Kevin said authoritatively, his fist still on the desk. I will never allow one of our students to escape, accompanied by... Roderick's gaze, astonished, measured Kevin from top to bottom. But in the end, who are you? He asked with a look of disgust. My name is Kevin Greenberg. Suddenly, Roderick's blood ran cold, and words failed him. The coward? Measure your words, Roderick. I'm already running out of patience. The girl is my daughter, he said, his eyes furrowing. Impossible. Roderick took a small key from his pocket to open one of the desk drawers. He retrieved a large black book, dipped his index finger in his wet tongue, and ran through the pages of the book. His fingers moved quickly, line by line, in search of a name. Ah, here, he said with a smile. Thank you for listening to the Chronicles of Oluf. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications.